GF's been doing IUD for over 7 years now. I can do 8 years and beat her. Alright, I am in. Where's my shot to the dick? Actually, sir, we could give the shot in your arm. There's no reason. Nonsense. Go right to the horse's mouth. Jab my dick. J. Depends on the severity of the side effects, but yes, absolutely. What if they're as severe as for the female equivalent? I convinced my wife to come off her pill. Her anxiety and general mood improved after that. Messing with hormones always has side effects. I'd like the snip now we've had the kids we wanted to. My GF, at the time, had some pretty shitty reactions to birth control, so she stopped. Went back to condoms. Then I got the snip. My face has always been an effective form of birth control. This is why my personal mask mandate will never end. Hey, why you wearing a mask? It's for your protection. I'm ugly. No, because not only am I homosexual, but I don't have sex. Statistics say there's a non-zero chance. Of course, wouldn't expect my partner to do it if I wasn't willing to do it myself if the roles were reversed. That's a great perspective to have. Absolutely. I hate that my fiancé has to deal with hormonal birth control, and I would be happy to take it all over. GIF. Giphy, 3 Oreo 6 QG Zaj N0 Tai Do, downsized. The same side effects women have to go through. Absolutely. Op forgot blood clots, DVT, depression and severe weight gain. I chose permanent birth control, a vasectomy, 3 months after our son was born. Why should she, and the subsequent, she's, carry the burden? And yes, depending upon the severity of symptoms, would consider the pill. All juice, no seeds buddy. It's a good club to be in. We waited every bit of 5 weeks after our daughter was born for me to get the clip. It sucked, but it was nothing compared to my wife's cumulative 15 years of hormonal birth control. I'd do it every 5 years if I had to. If you're inferring similar side effects to female birth control, then yes, I would take it. I'm all for male birth control, but for their own protection. As a woman, I'm not sure I'd trust a guy was taking it religiously enough to be effective. Or at least the guys I've been with, haha. It's just a bigger risk for women because women have to shoulder the majority of the burden should they fall pregnant. ETA. I'm not saying women don't lie or don't take their birth control correctly. I'm saying that would be the benefit of having male birth control, to protect them from these unfortunate things and make them feel more comfortable with risks. I'm also saying that I, as a woman, would be more comfortable taking my own birth control as well, since I shoulder the burden if birth control fails. Yeah, male IUDs would be a game changer and doesn't rely on men to take it at the right time every single day. Instead of someone coming to me saying, "Hey, they're here as your baby," I would rather use it. Men or women, people shouldn't have to experience such side effects to not have a baby. I'm lucky that the majority of the side effects of mine are just period regulation, much less painful and heavy. The only real negative side effect is mild nausea, especially if I take it on an empty stomach. No, I can't say I'm super concerned about getting my boyfriend pregnant at the moment. You like taking risks, huh? You little daredevil. Don't need it since my wife got that HYSTOOOOO. She has endometriosis. I'm allowed to celebrate. What's endometriosis? How effective is it? If it was as effective as female BC, I'd at least try it. I just heard today they have one that worked 99% in mice with no side effects. Issue is that our brains are much more complex and hormonal stuff could have unexpected side effects not shown in mice. I really wish there was a pill for us lol. If one of us had to be on hormones, I'd be willing to be the one. At the moment though, my wife's IUD, non-hormonal, has been perfectly good, and it provides a great way to avoid hormonal BC. Awesome. I was going to get the non-hormonal IUD, but over 70% of users get heavy bleeding during their cycles and intense cramping on it. I had to pass, haha. Definitely I'd take that shit. Had women trying to lie about carrying my baby and whatnot. So yes, I'd rather have that being on my side of things. Some semblance of control there. As a woman, I've discussed this with my partner, and he said he would definitely do it when there's a safe, widely available solution. I currently have an IUD as we both hate condoms. The main issue with male birth control is that single women would have to trust men when they say they're protected. If the man lies, the woman could end up pregnant, which in some countries will cost her money or even be illegal to get an abortion. In an ideal world, there would be both male and female contraception with no side effects that both parties can take to prevent unwanted pregnancy. If a woman has doubts that the man she is gonna have sex with might lie about being on birth control, or a man has doubts that the woman he is gonna have sex with might lie about being on birth control, they should still use condoms. And if one person isn't interested in using condoms, then it's perfectly okay to say no to sex. Better to have an option and not use it than not have the option at all. To all the women out there who have never been on birth control, I just want to say that there's no reason to be scared of it. It's a medication that's helped billions of women around the world, and the vast majority of them don't experience major side effects. Please don't be scared of hormonal BC, especially as women's rights are under attack. I've been on hormonal birth control for 10 years and it literally saved my life. I'm now on my second IUD and I absolutely adore it. I was on hormonal birth control for a few months and it literally tried to kill me. Your mileage may vary, ladies. Talk to your doctor. You forgot blood clots. Rare, but still a possible side effect. My sister was hospitalized because of a blood clot in her lung. A series of gene tests to see if she was susceptible to blood clots while young came back negative, and there was nothing in her lifestyle to blame. So the docs just pointed to the pill, and said that it was the likely suspect and that she must never take any kind of birth control pill ever again. And hell no, I wouldn't take any pill like that. I've had 2 pulmonary embolus thanks to the pill. Yay. Rather get vasectomy. Vasectomy a bit more permanent, my guy. You can't just toss in side effects like there aren't degrees of side effects. If I take this pill but I get ED, then it kinda defeats the purpose, correct? Yeah, also forgot severe depression, blood clots in the lungs or DVT, weight gain, there's probably more. You're obviously comparing it to female birth control pills. So maybe. My knowledge from friends is that there's no real way to know what kind of effects you get. Which ones hit you? Which ones miss? How severe you get them? So from that perspective I'd try them. Depending on how bad they hit me I might not continue though. On the other hand, birth control pills can affect mental health and associated medications. So I'd be having a long talk with my GP and my psych about that first. I would gladly share, take away the pain my son has to deal with. Yay. Of course, who wants to be surprised by a baby?